The internet has been buzzing non-stop, all because of one explosive moment that no one saw coming. Paul Heyman, the mastermind behind some of wrestling's biggest legends, was caught on video shoving a young fan during a chaotic exit with Logan Paul. And depending on who you ask, he was either defending himself or he crossed a line that could haunt him for a long, long time. But that's just the surface dot, because once you look closer at the footage, at the reactions, at the timing, and at the bigger story behind Paul Heyman's recent behavior, the entire situation becomes way more complicated than a 30-second clip. And the deeper you go, the stranger this whole thing gets. It all started right after Survivor Series, War Games wrapped up at Petco Park. The energy was wild. The crowd was unhinged, and Logan Paul had just come off a massive win with Heyman leading the division. They were walking through the backstage tunnel, surrounded by security, when everything took a turn in a split second. A kid broke past the barricade and rushed straight toward Heyman, reaching out like he wanted to grab him. And without hesitating, Heyman pushed him back hard enough that the kid stumbled straight into the crowd. The clip hit TikTok within minutes, and the internet did what the internet always does. It exploded. Some fans were furious, calling Heyman heartless. Others said he reacted like anyone would if a stranger, especially a kid moving fast, lunged at them in a crowded, prudent, unpredictable environment. But that was only the beginning, because what most people don't know is that Heyman has been dealing with increasingly aggressive fan interactions throughout the year. Multiple reports claim fans have been trying to get too close to Logan Paul during events since he became champion. And Heyman has taken on even more responsibility as the protector of the act. And if you know Heyman's history, from ECW chaos to years of front row madness, his instinct to react quickly isn't surprising. Still, the fact that it was a young fan changed everything. Comment sections turned into battlefield trenches overnight. One side insisted that Heyman overreacted and should have let security handle it. The other side said the kid shouldn't have been able to breach the line at all, and that Heyman did what anyone would do when faced with someone rushing toward them unexpectedly. A few users, taking it way too far, even started predicting lawsuits, though nothing of the sort has been confirmed. Then came the wrestling culture debate, because unlike movie stars or musicians who stay separated from the crowd, wrestlers walk right through screaming fans every single week. And Heyman isn't just any manager. He plays a heel, a villain, a character who thrives off conflict. Some fans argued he was simply reacting in character, even without thinking. Others warned that being a heel has limits in the real world, and pushing a kid might have crossed one. And what happened next shocked everyone even more. Instead of responding or releasing a statement, Heyman went completely silent. No tweets, no press comments. Nothing. That silence made fans even louder, with theories popping up everywhere. Some said WWE told him to stay quiet so the moment wouldn't snowball. Others said he didn't want to apologize because it would only fuel the drama. A few claimed he was embarrassed the moment overshadowed Logan Paul's win, a win Heyman considered one of his biggest victories as wise man to the vision. But here's the part no one expected. Insiders started pointing fingers at security instead of Heyman. Rumors suggest WWE officials were frustrated that a kid got that close in the first place, especially while Logan Paul, someone who already draws extreme reactions, was right there. Some fans even argued that Heyman may have prevented something worse from happening if the fan had tripped, lunged, or accidentally collided with Logan or someone else in the tunnel. And yet, the visual of an adult shoving a child is powerful and unsettling and unforgettable, which leads to the real question: what does this mean for WWE going forward? Will security get stricter? Will fan access be limited? Will performers be told to keep their hands to themselves no matter what? Or does this moment simply fade into the endless timeline of viral clips that burn bright, burn fast, and disappeared just as quickly? Whether Heyman was protecting himself, reacting on instinct, or simply caught in the wrong moment at the wrong time, one thing is clear: the clip is everywhere. And everyone has an opinion. But what do you think? Was Heyman justified? Was the shove too much? Or is the internet blowing a split-second reaction way out of proportion?